welcome. This is Christine from Create a Smile, and I'm here to show you the new release and all the products that are in there and a little bit of what you can do with them. Because I know that many of you sometimes struggle to find out what a stamp was intended for, what the possibilities are, so I thought I would just make a video and show you all the possibilities of this release. So what we will be releasing this month, like tomorrow morning, starting with some enamel stickers, and these are some neutrals. We call the set Neat and Neutral because we think that's what they are, neat and neutral, and you can always get some cool neutral colors. We have black, dark gray, light gray, which has a little bit of a greenish tone, so this is a cool light gray, and a white. And we will have two new Cool Cut sets, one in English and one in German. So this is the Thanks Twice, and this is Doppeltes Danke. So they both say thank you, one in German, one in English. And I think what's super unique about them is this second die that I will show you a little closer in a bit. Then we have two mini stamp sets that are perfect to go with the dies, but they can stand alone because they have a thanks and a danke stamp in there. But of course you can use the large scripty die and add all the small sentiments in there. We have thanks for everything, thanks for being awesome, being there, thanks that was great, thanks a million, thanks my hero, thanks my heroine. The same in German. Danke, danke vielmals, danke für alles, danke nochmal, danke du Held, danke du Heldin, danke fürs Dasein, danke, das war super, danke, du bist wunderbar. And then we also have a few smaller thanks and danke. So I think this is such a nice way to say thank you to your friends and family. Then we have this fun set which is called Aloha Spirit. I googled, I'm not Hawaiian, you know, so Germany is far away from that part of the world, and I googled and I found out that aloha means hello, but also something related to lovely or love or friendship, so everything kind, and Aloha Spirit just means being kind to one another. That's what I got. I hope this is right. If you're from Hawaii and you can tell me something different, let me know, but this is what I got, and I thought that this was such a nice idea, and that was why this set is called Aloha Spirit. I know that some companies are coming out with hibiscus stamps lately. You never know what the others are doing. I just love hibiscus for summer, and summer's coming, so that was what my idea was. These stamps are the perfect fit for one another. So you always get an outline and a solid stamp, and I'm going to show you how to combine these in a moment. And this one, it looks like a succulent. I don't know if this was the right pronunciation, or like a stem, or, well, I would have probably colored this green and purple if I wouldn't have known, but this is actually a flower, a hanging flower, and this is called red ginger or pink ginger. Just Google that and you will find the most amazing images of that flower. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous tropical flower, and Kelly Lativola just shared a video on her blog coloring this. Excuse me, this was a stunner. Kelly did an amazing job, and you should check that out because it was just so freaking amazing. I have never seen a coloring like that. Well, Kelly often does a great coloring, but on that one, that might be my favorite. And she also shared a photo on her blog of pretty much this exact flower. And she shared some tips on how to color that one. So check out Kelly's blog, it might be helpful. Okay, then this might be the favorite of this release for me. This is Served Up, or this is the German version called Es ist serviert. So this set, the Aloha Spirit, does not come in different languages because we only have two words in there, and they are both Hawaiian. So mahalo says thanks and aloha says hello. But this image set comes in two languages, English and German, and we have a lot of images to make these gorgeous little hippos bring some fun stuff your way, and you can use it for lots and lots and lots of occasions. I will talk about that in a moment. And then we have two new sentiment sets, a German and English one again. This one's called Just Because, this one's called Weil du toll bist. And these sentiments are my hand lettering, so you won't, this is pretty unique, I wrote that, so you won't find any company using that font. Yes, and I think having them one sentiment in one row is pretty cool. We had that on the Happy Mail stamp, and most of you said, wow, this is so beautiful, we need more sentiments like that, and you asked for it, we did it. Okay, so we have thinking of you, with love, surprise for you, let's celebrate, a little hello, sending hugs for your special day and just because. And we have Ich denke an dich, fühl dich umarmt, mit lieben Grüßen, ein kleines Hallo, Überraschung für dich, lass dich feiern zu deinem Ehrentag und weil du toll bist. So these are meant to go for friends, for family, for just love people. Okay, now let's take a closer look. I will keep them out because I think what you can do with these is pretty obvious. You can stamp a sentiment, you can emboss a sentiment, and you can add a greeting to your project. So these are pretty obvious. I'm gonna leave them out right now. But let's talk about the hippos. What can these hippos do? And I have prepared some examples for you. So we have this little hippo that is carrying something and bringing it your way. Two examples for you. This is a wedding card. Take a closer look. So this little guy brings the wedding cake. And I think this is such a fun way to have a wedding card. There are so many elegant wedding cards out there. But what if the couple is more on the fun side of life? Maybe these little hippos will be just the perfect fit for that. Here's a, oh, you can see the sentiments here, so I use them. And here this little guy is bringing some cake and he says, let's celebrate. So this could be for a birthday because there are cakes. Maybe someone's turning 30. One cake for each 10. But you also have this little guy here with his huge wagon, and he brings some fun stuff as well. I have two cards for you here. Well, this is not an actual card. I just wanted to show you that it's super duper easy to mask the top portion off if you want. Well, this music box, I call it music box, I guess this is the wrong word, but the music box will fit underneath that roof, no worries, that will be fine. I just thought I would show you that you can easily mask that off if you want to. So just don't ink up the top portion and you have a nice little wagon with that music box on top. So this is one thing that you can do. Then if you leave the roof on top, you can stamp an image underneath. So this one is bringing some fruit, but you can also have some champagne or some ice cream, lots of ice cream over here, some coffee of course. And one more thing that we love about the hippos is that the hippos themselves are gray, of course, so you can go for any color combination with this set. You can color them in any combo, and this is so much fun, and this makes the possibilities even wider. If you have, let's say, a crab is usually red or gray, so you go for some red and gray tones on your card. But with the hippos, the chances are without any limits. Okay, and then let's go for the Aloha set. I colored a ginger. I couldn't color that as cool as Kelly did, but well, this is an example of what it could look like. And I will now show you with my set, which is stained already and quite used a bit. I'm showing you a little bit of stamping now because I sent all the cards that I made out. So I'm using just some red inks by Hero Arts. So let me show you that you can easily line that up. Warning, I'm going to have my hat on camera in a minute. Yep, looks good to me. And dark one. Okay, that was a little offset. I tried to get my hat not too much on camera, But if you have a stamp positioner, see, that was pretty easy. If you have a stamp positioner, that will be no issue at all. Okay, so we have these hibiscus, and let me show you that you can just stamp the solids on their own, and they look just beautiful. Okay, in a lighter color. Yep. So that's it. You can use just the outlines, you can use just the solids, or you can combine both. And this is what makes this set so much fun. You have lots of possibilities. Okay, so I just want to show you that. And then let's get to the dies and see what you can do with these. Oh, hard to see on camera like that. Maybe. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so you can take your dies apart. So there are 2 in a set. They come connected like that, and then you can break them apart or use your, I have no idea what that tool is called, just to snap them apart. Easy peasy, but you can just bend them back and forth and they easily fall apart. Okay, and then we have the solid one, and we have this kind of outline one. And I think this outline one is super unique. I don't think I have seen something like that before. So just some examples of what you can do. Okay, you can use the solid version. So I used the solid version on that one. By the way, this card is made for an inspirational challenge, inspiration photo challenge that we have going on in our Facebook group. So maybe you're interested in winning a little prize, and maybe you think these colors are cool. So join our Facebook group. It's called Create a Smile Friends and Family. And you're welcome to join us and chat with us and get to know us a little bit. This group really is encouraging and makes so much fun. I love it. Okay, so the solid die is what you can use. I used the solid one and this one as well for the negative space. Works really good. And then for the fun part, this is one where I channeled my inner Laura Besson for that one. I am a huge Laura Besson fan, and I think this is kind of a Laura Besson-y card. And I used the outline die and used the inner parts for some inlaid die cutting. So I cut that word from that background, from that ink blended background, and I cut it from white, and then I just pieced that together like a puzzle. But of course you could just use the outline without any inlaid die cutting. Let me show you. So that's what it looks like. And I think it's super unique, super pretty, and you could stick it onto your card and then color the inner parts with some Copics or do some watercolor in there. So many possibilities. Or you can just put it on a colored background. Maybe that works. Let me see. So if you have a colorful background, you can just pop that right on top of that. So cool. So you have lots of possibilities with that one. You know, we try to design our products in a way that makes them versatile and that offers you a lot of opportunities to use the products. And I think this die, and you can see I also used the mini stamp sets with it. This is just so much fun. I hope this gave you some ideas on what you can do with our release. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, visit us on Facebook. These products will be live on Friday 15th at 10 AM Central European Time. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.